Hi, good morning, afternoon, evening. As regular viewers, which aren't that many really, watch this channel, they'll know I get such problems with QRM, so much interference, that mainly on this channel, the 27065, which is actually channel 9, I normally get between 9 and plus 10 in just rubbish. Yesterday I moved the aerial to the other side of the roof. I got 25 meters of coax so I could make one long run, and you'll see a little bit later in the video where the aerial is now. I'm sorry I didn't put it there 3.5 years ago. Instead of plus 10, I now have around 7. I'll bring the camera closer by. GoPro, turn off. GoPro, switch off. Well, sometimes it works. So as you can see, well, I'll expand the display. I now have on channel 9 between the 7. Sometimes it drops to the 6 and the 7, but at the moment we have a lot less than 9 and plus 10, that's for sure. We'll just move up the band a little bit. And even though it's getting a little bit higher, it's getting quite high. It doesn't seem anywhere as bad as it was. We've got FM here, but it's normally quite high on FM here. Let's try USB. And yeah, I normally get to also hear well into plus 10. Also the 555. But you see, I have to keep looking whether I've got my Yagi on or the Gainmaster. But just if you want a quick listen, it's very quiet at the moment on the 555. I'll expand this. See, you can't see anybody or hear anybody. There's possibly something going on up here. We'll have a quick look. This is more the free bands, the amateur band. And that's nothing. So we get back to... and yeah, this is Dutch people speaking. But look at the much lower. And this is a channel that we mainly go on. And you can see it's a bit up and down at the moment, but it's so much less. And we'll see the preamps are off. While I'm here, what's a nice feature, we'll just expand it. Because there's a lot of, well, you can see a lot of rubbish, we can get rid of most of that by turning the RF down so. And we can see, well, it's not so busy at the moment, but if it was busier, you can see there's possibly somebody here, somebody here. Shall we have a quick look? You can't hear them, but they're there. It doesn't make the volume any louder. You see, I'm adding it now. It just turns the gain. You see, it just turns the gain on the display up. So now it's on plus. It's just crazy now. You can't see what's going on. It's picking up all sorts of things. So you just dial it down, dial it down, dial it down. And it can be very useful to find weak stations. So a quick takeaway, if you've got a lot of QRM, just try moving your aerial first. I would have saved myself a lot of trouble if I would have moved it 3.5 years ago. Anyway, this is one of a couple of videos. I'll try and join them all together to make one video. And but at the moment, look at that. Yeah, very pleased. So now we're outside. You can probably get a better idea of what I've done. We'll get a bit of a closer. We have the long run of coax cable here. A little something to protect the roof. And what we have is here, it's a stand, I got it for €5 second hand. Scraped some of the rust off and painted it with an anti-rust primer, bit of paint. For these are 30 by 30 and these are 40 by 40, €3 each, which probably is about £2.50 or $2.30, and these are just a couple of euros. I do recommend getting rubber mats. You see, these are possibly 2 centimeters thick, and they really do protect the roof, especially in very warm days when this bitumen gets soft. This can really dig in and damage the roof. I got 4 of these second hand for €10. You can buy them new, I think they're €6 each from the DIY shop. Highly recommended. I'm going to glue a little bit later on these tiles onto the stand, just for peace of mind, just in case it starts rocking in the wind and they begin to work a bit loose. Glued down, they're not going anywhere. And this is what I've done so far. I'm very, very pleased with the results up to now, and if people get a lot of QRM, this is possibly one answer. Move your aerial. Unfortunately, I've had to move mine very, very far from where it was. And as people who have watched this channel in the past will know, my aerial started off on this chimney, lots of QRM. Then, desperation, and also got the Yagi and moved to this chimney, also lots of QRM. And then finally, it got moved kind of on this wall here, up in the air. And either way, lots of QRM. And my neighbour is a professional designer, and I think he has computers running all day, and I'm just sure I picked up interference from him. Okay, I'm sure this has been useful to somebody, so move your aerial before you start buying expensive equipment to try and stop the QRM. Maybe that's the cheapest way to do it. Anyway, thanks for watching, until the next time.